My name is Josh Beck. I helped design this amazing iCSI facility that you see behind me. I also serve as the instructional lead. I would say that there are a few areas in the country right now where you see good cybersecurity programs. You really don't see a program that works the way ours does on a number of different levels. We bring students in from 7 different high schools.
And Josh was in a corner of our district impacting 30 or 40 students. As iCSI was being conceptualized, it was how do we bring Josh Beck not just to the kids that go to our one high school, how do we give all 8 high schools access to him? Josh's impact now is throughout our district.
It is difficult to hire cybersecurity instructors in public education, for obvious reasons, right? And so we're able to retain a high quality staff here that is very good at what they do in the classroom. And we are able to bring the students to us.
Mr. Beck provided me with a strong foundation in cybersecurity based on many tangibles. Through his technical expertise and encouragement, I pursued 5 industry-based certifications from CompTIA and Cisco. Using these certifications and his connections, I got an internship as an IT system administrator for a manufacturing company. His guidance also led me to become a U.S. Presidential Scholar for Cybersecurity and a Cyber All-American in the Cyber Patriot program. However, the strongest foundation Mr. Beck gave me was passion. I truly believe that no one can begin to learn something until a switch flips in their mind and they think to themselves, I want to learn this.
You learn from experience here at iCSI. And like with my certifications for my CYSA, I hear all the time that there's a difference between you have to pass the test versus you have to know the test.
Mr. Beck was able to give me a strong background in cybersecurity, not only by teaching me, but by assisting me in teaching myself. He was able to introduce a variety of topics to all of the students, of which you would find kind of your niche, what you're interested in, and then really be able to be not only taught how to look things up for yourself, but to pursue anywhere you feel interested, and it really just breeds passion.
We have students graduating with 4, 5, 6 certifications. We have students getting certifications during the school year and then going home over the summer on their own time and pulling down higher level certifications and then coming back their senior year and getting even more certifications.
As a woman in cybersecurity, I am a part of an underrepresented group, but as a Muslim woman in cybersecurity, I'm part of an even less underrepresented group. As a result of that, I did have some thoughts when I first joined cybersecurity about whether I had a place in this industry at all. But I never felt any kind of doubt about that when I was in Mr. Beck's classroom. He made sure that every student felt welcomed and included in the classroom, and that he treated all of us the same, regardless of where our background was in terms of knowledge. In fact, Mr. Beck made sure that we all received resources and opportunities regarding our backgrounds. So if there was a capture the flag event for, girls only, or if there was a girls only camp, or if there was an award for women in tech, Mr. Beck would make sure that all of his students received those opportunities and those resources and took advantage of them. So I really truly appreciate his efforts and iCSI's efforts in making sure that people like me feel included in this field.
When I first started taking Mr. Beck's classes, it was my first year in high school. After encouragement from him, I joined a Cyber Patriots program. Because I was so shy back then, I had limited participation within my team. Mr. Beck saw this and spoke up for me when I needed it. I'm now in my last year of undergrad, and I still appreciate what he did for me. Even in classes with no other female students, I feel confident speaking up for myself because I remember how much I appreciated what he did. He prepared me to be confident in my actions, even if I was afraid.
It's important to include as many different people from as many different backgrounds, different contexts, bringing different experiences as possible. So this particular facility is not only a brick and mortar capture the flag with hidden codes, messages, ciphers, challenges embedded throughout the artwork, but the artwork is also designed to appeal to diverse audiences as well. As you look through the building and you see some of the graphics, some of the designs. Right now, what we see in industry is we don't see enough women out there working in the cybersecurity industry, at least when you look at the numbers statistically.
Industry told us we needed to recruit students of color and we needed young women. So we were very intentional, along with Josh, to think about ways in which to do that, because that's what the workforce is demanding.
I hear all around that when you're trying to train for this, when you're training for a certification, when you're training to get evaluated, you're training by studying material. You're training with like hearing in a classroom, and this isn't like a classroom environment. This is like the furthest thing from it. This is like a performance-based area where you are actually going through it and doing it yourself instead of learning it.
Josh always had a practical approach. Whether we were studying for a certification, doing a hands-on lab, or working through a lecture, we were doing it because it was something that was going to help us in the future. He also went above and beyond and gave his evenings to being the coach of the Cyber Patriot team, something that I was a part of all 4 years. This provided us the opportunity to work with real-time professionals to expand and test our knowledge through gamification.
Combined with his contagious enthusiasm for cyber, many of us developed a passion, leading us to want to continue to learn far beyond the classroom in both our personal time and our college pursuits.
I've been teaching cybersecurity classes for a little over a decade now, and it's been my experience that students who come through this program are comfortable transitioning to college and the career field, not only because they're proficient with the concepts, but because they have a competitive edge when it comes to the important underlying technologies.
Josh is one of those extra special educators. I've met hundreds, if not thousands, of educators throughout my 30-year career. Josh is one of those extra special ones because he was doing things long before it was cool. Cybersecurity was something that was kind of being bounced around and most people didn't understand it. He took the time to learn it, and not just learn it through a lens of an English teacher, but learn it to apply it to his own world. And then he saw the benefit to students. And that passion is what drives him. Every district should have a Josh Beck in it.
We are certainly a program that others should be paying attention to.